And now, sports with Brianna Miller.
Welcome to Bench Talk as we break down WT's football spring season and annual spring game. Joining me on the desk tonight, we have head coach Hunter Hughes, wide receiver PJ Leonce, and defensive back Chazz Slatinsky. Thank you guys for coming in this evening.
Thanks for having us.
No problem.
Yeah, so Coach, we're going to go ahead and start with you. Just what are your overall takeaways of the spring season?
From day 1 to day 15, I thought we progressed very well. I think learning new systems and learning how we practice, I think the players were shocked at first at some of the things we did. We made the quarterbacks live the very first day, and I don't think that's happened at WT in about 15 years. But they understood that we were going to be physical. We were going to change kind of the way we did things, and I think they adapted very well. And once they got accustomed to our expectations as coaches, we saw great improvement going through the spring.
Did anything surprise you that you weren't expecting at all from the players?
I guess after the very first padded practice, some players made a statement saying that that's the hardest practice they've ever been in. And one of the coaches just kind of laughed and said, "You haven't seen anything yet. You just wait and see what's in store coming up." So that was probably it.
And you introduced kind of an award ceremony at halftime during the annual spring game. Can you kind of just speak on that and why you want to carry that as a tradition going forward?
I think it's important that the past players are recognized and come back. And I thought that a way to do that was to bring the past to the present and the future, was to have awards named after them and tie it in with what we're doing. My goal is to make the spring weekend, the spring game, an alumni weekend every year. And we had about 25 to 30 alumni come back. We probably had 7 presenters that the awards are named after come back and be there and be a part of it. And hopefully it'll spread, and those guys will talk to the guys they played with, and they'll see that the things going on at West Texas now are good, and we're making progress and moving forward.
And PJ, you won the Outstanding Wide Receiver Award for the spring, named after Britton Golden, who now plays for the Arizona Cardinals. What was it like not only just receiving that first award here at WT, but also getting it handed, from Britton himself?
Yes, ma'am. I feel like it was a huge honor knowing that Britton Golden was an amazing athlete and one of the best receivers to come through WT. And it's just a great honor to me, and I'm proud to receive the first award from that, so I'm pretty happy about that.
And Chazz, you won 3 awards at the spring practice, the Defensive Back Award, Leadership, and I believe Outstanding Teammate as well. I think that one is really special because that was nominated by your teammates. What is it like to know that your team has that respect for you and looks at you that way?
By far, it's a huge honor, especially getting it from those guys. And how I look at it as just, it really shows that they have my back as much as I have their back. And it really, I believe honors are great and all, but the memories that I'm going to be able to make with these guys through every day that we grind, every day that we're able to be together, I think that tops the award by anything.
And your former head coach obviously was more of an offensive mind. Having him come in as a former defensive coordinator, just what has that dynamic been like for you, and how excited were you to have him come in?
Like Coach said, we haven't been able to have the quarterbacks live in a while, and it is fun. It is fun being able to practice. We're live and able to fly around, especially as a defensive player. That's what we like to do as a defensive back. We just want to run all over the place, and being able to do that day in and day out at almost every practice is really fun. It makes practice a lot funner.
And PJ, what has just the culture change been like for you, and just kind of, I guess, the consensus in the locker room going into the summer? What's kind of that mentality now with this new era coming in?
Since we already got a little taste of what we got coming for us, so we basically know we just have to work hard and just try to get better day by day and just work on getting physical. Because I know Coach Hughes us being real physical, so that's one thing we got to work on, is getting real physical. Have
you guys enjoyed though having more of this, I guess, hardcore atmosphere coming in though? Do you guys enjoy that?
Actually, I kind of do enjoy it, because whenever we start practice or whatever, we start off with hitting drills and stuff like that, and I feel like that get us going or whatever, get us awake and everything.
Oh yeah, by far. I mean, like PJ says, it's physical, and you can't hide from it. You either like it or you don't like it, and we're gonna end up liking it here at WT. So it's a lot of fun.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on your first successful spring season. Well, don't go anywhere. Cameron will have one last look at your forecast right after the break.